Hello and welcome to this week's edition of This Week at Endicott. I'm Matt Leighton.
And I'm Ray Newcomb. Here's what's happening this week.
Gullibration Winterest Craft Party will be taking place at 7 in the Lower Callahan. And also at 7, the Relay for Life Committee will be having Tennessee barbecue and sweet things from Panera at their Wings and Sweet Things meeting on Wednesday. At 7:30, Endicott's Habitat Club will be hosting their social at Gullies, and at 8, Lighthouse Leadership Society will be meeting in the chapel.
Volunteers are needed that Thursday to help set up, clean up, and run activities during the NSCDC tree lighting. See your Blue Buzz email for more information. At 4:30, the Beverly Council on Aging game night will be taking place. Transportation will be provided, and at 7:30, student and alumni choreography showcase will be taking place in the Rose Performance Hall. At 8, Gullibration indoor snowball fight with hot cocoa, cookies, and churros will be taking place in the Lower Callahan.
Friday at 11, why should Christians care about hashtag Black Lives Matter? A conversation with Deborah Krause will be held in the chapel. This is a swipeable event and light lunch will be served. Holiday makeup tutorial will be taking place at 6 in the Lower Callahan. Stop by and learn some special makeup tricks put on by Jamberry Nails. And at 6:30, Northeast Arc Friday Night Happenings will be taking place at the Sterling YMCA here in Beverly. Then at 7:30, student and alumni choreography showcase will be held in the Rose Performance Hall. Then at 10, Gullibration Winter Bash ×2 will be held in the Fieldhouse. Tickets can be purchased for $5, will not be sold at the door, so make sure to purchase them ahead of time and see your Blue Buzz to see how to purchase them.
Gullibration continues on Saturday at 12 with a trip into Boston to skate on the Frog Pond. Tickets can be purchased for $10, and there is a link in your Blue Buzz email illustrating how to do so. The price includes transportation, and the bus will leave from the Post Center bus stop.
This Sunday, Special Olympics Massachusetts will be holding their torch run at 9 a.m. To sign up, look at your Blue Buzz email with instructions of how to do so. Gullibration continues on Sunday at 4:30 with a trip to see Elf the Musical at the Wayne Theater in Boston. Tickets can be purchased for $30, which includes the cost of transportation. The bus will leave from the Post Center bus stop. And at 7, Hot Cocoa Bar and Polar Express will be served and shown in the Lower Callahan. Rain, it's hard to believe today's the first day of meteorological winter. Jill Watch has a look at the forecast, and Jill, it doesn't appear winter is on the horizon by any means.
Thanks, Matt. Drier, cooler air has been pressing in from the north Wednesday. We're predicting chances of rain approaching with high temperatures in the low 50-degree range. These chances of showers will increase as we get closer to the early Thursday morning around 12 a.m. Thursday, we anticipate these showers to linger until around 4 p.m. Then things will finally start to clear up. Wind chill from the southeast will pick up to around 17 miles per hour just as the rain will start to slow down, bringing a low temperature of 32 degrees around the early evening, just after the afternoon's high temps in the mid-40s. Showers will begin to move eastward by Friday as we're expecting sunny conditions for the start to the end of the week. Temperatures for this day will begin in the high 30s, heating up to around 49 degrees in the afternoon. Chances of precipitation are predicted to be at an all-time low, and the drier conditions will move on to the weekend. Saturday will be sunny with high temps in the mid-40s and low temps in the low 30s. Humidity will reach the 64% range for this day. Saturday conditions are predicted to be sunny. Temperatures will start out in the low 30s and reach a high of 44 degrees by the early afternoon. Humidity will again be in the mid-60-degree range and wind will be moving slow around 9 miles per hour. This Sunday is predicted to be sunny with mild winds picking up to around 9 miles per hour, bringing in some cooler air from the northeast areas. These winds will bring on overall high temperatures of 49 degrees. That concludes our exclusive outlook of this mid-weekday weather report. In weather-related news, 10 were found dead in Kansas as the wintry storm has swept the plains, flooding and heavy precipitations being held accountable for these fatalities. Luckily, these harsh conditions are not predicted to occur around the greater Boston area. However, sources say officials are urging those to be cautious when traveling to these potentially dangerous parts of the country. For ECTV Weather, I'm Jill Watch. Now back to the desk.
The weather may be growing colder, but the sports action is still hot. Here's Matt Pritchard at the sports desk letting you know what's going on in the wide world of fall sports. Take it away, Matt.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of EC Sports. For EC TV, I'm Matt Pritchard. If you thought fall sports were over, think again. Congratulations to Craig Anderson, who was named to the 2015 Capital One Academic All-American D3 Football First Team. Further congratulations go to Ashley Allen and Emily Wood, who were named to the National Field Hockey Coaches Association D3 New England East All-Region First and Second Teams. The last of the fall honors goes to Abdullah Al-Khalifa and Deo Sloboski, who were selected to the New England Intercollegiate Soccer League Senior All-Star Game. Al-Khalifa scored, as well as Sloboski, who scored the game-winning goal. The men's basketball team split games over the Thanksgiving break, first beating Clark University and then falling to Linden State. The Gulls were led by Daquan Sampson and Kamal Walker, who were both named to the Herb Kenny All-Tourney team. Walker went on to be named CCC Player of the Week and be named to the D3Hoops.com Team of the Week. The boys will be back in action Wednesday the 2nd, and their home opener will be Saturday the 5th. On the women's side, the Lady Gulls saw action in one game over Thanksgiving break as the Gulls dropped a close home opener to Keene State. They'll be back in action Wednesday the 2nd at Nichols, and they will return home Saturday the 5th to play host to Eastern Nazarene. Since our last report, the Endicott men's hockey team have saw great success going 3-1. They saw 3 straight wins versus Johnson & Wales, Becker, and Bowdoin. The streak was ended by Colby College, though. The Gulls saw a great performance from ECAC Rookie of the Week, Ross Olson. The Gulls will look to get back on the winning side Saturday the 5th at home versus Stonehill. On the women's side, the Lady Gulls saw their first loss and tie of the season, both coming to Stevenson. Stevenson got the best of the Gulls 2-0 the first night before the Gulls were able to hold the second game 0-0. They were backed by Colonial Hockey Conference Rookie of the Week, Vendela Johnson. They'll see their last action of the semester Friday the 4th at Southern Maine and Saturday the 5th at Salve Regina. That's all for this week in EC Sports. For EC TV, I'm Matt Pritchard.
Here with an ECTV exclusive interview about the new dorm building coming up on campus, it's Christina McNamara as she throws questions at our very own Dr. Wiley. Take it away, Christina.
There's been a lot of talk around campus about new housing for this fall. We're here at the mods, which will be removed over the summer and be turned into a parking lot. We got a chance to talk to Dr. Wiley, president of Endicott, about his new plans for next year.
Originally, the plan was to remove the mods and put more residence halls in there. But after seeing Standish finished, it was going to be too crowded. There was just too much activity. So we'll take 4 mods out this summer, and then we'll take the rest of the mods out, and we'll create a park and parking area where the mods are now. We will be giving them to a group of people that build or provide homes for homeless mothers and families and things like that. So we'll be making that transition with the mods.
I honestly didn't know they were being donated to a women's shelter. I think that's really awesome. It's a great way to, not just tear something down for the sake of it and putting something new in, but actually, getting something good out of it for the community rather than just Endicott.
Students were concerned about housing being taken away with the removal of the mods, but there is a new residence hall being built by Brindle and Endicott Hall. This residence hall will house 150 underclassmen and be ready by next fall. It will be similar to Brindle, with common bathrooms and more amenities with bigger rooms.
We can minimize the triples for sophomores and eliminate them for juniors and seniors. So this building will be started in the next few weeks and be ready by September.
Endicott will lose 25% of the parking in that area, but there will be a lot going behind the maintenance building for about 300 cars, and that's next on the agenda, according to Doc Wiley.
The buffoonery was ripe for the picking this week as several more idiots found themselves in the scorching spotlight of the media. Take it away, Molly and Simone with Shake My Head News.
Hello, and welcome to this week's segment of Shake My Head News. I'm Molly.
And I'm Simone. In Canterbury, England, an Englishman who was set out to show his true admiration for American hip-hop artist Kanye West by starting a petition to name a local train station after him. Mark Kleiner posted the petition to change.org seeking online signatures to encourage local government to change the name of England's Canterbury West Station to Kanye West Station. Since the campaign began in early November, Kleiner has gained over 1,500 signatures.
Are you looking for the perfect gift to give your favorite family member? Well, look no further because Oscar Mayer has you covered with the remote control Wienermobile. The Wienermobile, also known as Wiener Rover, only costs $25 and has a compartment to deliver a pair of hot dogs. This unbelievable deal is only available until December 4th, so make sure to place your order soon.
Iceland Institute of Art student Almar Adelson is spending his week naked in a box and will be live streaming the entire thing. Adelson told Icelandic media that it is basically just something cool to do for an experiment. As a part of the experiment, people can supply Adelson with food through an opening in the box. People have begun a friendly betting pool on when Adelson will either leave the box or go insane.
Zoos can be very educational, but for little Riley Madison, her trip to the zoo taught her a little too much when the gorilla taught her how to flip the middle finger. Riley's mom captured the moment on camera as her daughter watched the ape at the Columbus Zoo in Powell, Ohio. Riley mimics the ape's actions until her mom told her not to copy the gorilla because he wasn't being very nice. The zoo has 17 gorillas, and it is not clear which one gave the cursing lesson, but apparently it is not the first time a gorilla has been caught flipping off their visitors. That's all for this week's segment of Shake My Head News. Back to you, Matt and Rain.
That does it for this week. I'm Ray Newcomb.
And I'm Matt Layton. We'll see you next time.